the Kolini, Bisisvlei. There are townships around here, which is Itso saying it's about 40 to 50 kilometers. There is Bisisvlei. There is another one just next to us here. It's about 2 kilometers. In our midst, DP, we have all the councillors of the Tsobotla local municipalities, who are 39, representing various political parties. There are 8 political parties governing this city, Minister. We also have in our midst the Khosi tsa rona bang ba mmu. They are led by the chairperson of the Northwest House of Traditional and Khoi-san leaders, Khosi Maotwe, who is sitting at my far left-hand side. We are also having Khosi Serobatse of Kha Motlatla in our midst. Khosi, if you can just wave or raise your hand. That's Khosi Serobatse from Kha Motlatla. We also have Khosi Matlaba of the Budibe village. Also, we have Khosi Musiane of Matile. We also have Khosi Moshwete of Kunwana. Also, in our midst, we have Khosi Molete of Khamaloka. Now, we are happy that we are blessed with the presence of our traditional leadership in our midst. Colleagues, in our midst, we also have ministers. We have the minister of Kokta, who is part of the program. He will talk to you. The minister is not new into this area. He has been to this area immediately after the National Cabinet took a decision to place this municipality under the administration. The minister has interacted with the councillors and all other stakeholders, so the minister is not new in this area. We also have in our midst deputy ministers. I have seen number of deputy ministers present here. I will not call them by their names, but we appreciate your presence, DMs. We also have the Premier of the Northwest, who is leading the team of members of the Executive Council, Premier Mokhosi. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. I was directed by the Deputy President to request all DMs to stand up. I know we have Deputy Minister Sitlezi Kalala. If DMs can just stand up, we have Deputy Minister Dixon Masemola. He's responsible for issues of local government. We have Deputy Minister of David Matlobo, who is also responsible for issues of water and sanitation. There was also a deputy minister who is also a DDM champion in this area, Deputy Minister Gungubele. I think he's still coming together with also Deputy Minister Hlengwa of Transport. So these are the deputy ministers who are present, who are among us here. We have the Salga, the chairperson of Salga in the province, who also happened to be the executive mayor of the district, Khumalo Molefe or Molefe Khumalo. He's wearing a bib. Yes, yeah, Bulela Metsi. But the deputy minister says, ha bulele metsi. So it was off the record. I'm just emphasizing what was said. No, thank you very much, colleagues. Like I said, that we are going to have a very short program. We are going to have a welcoming remarks by the executive mayor of the district of Ngakamudiri Mulema, Councillor Khumalo Molefe, in his capacity as the executive mayor, not as the Salga chairperson. Immediately after that, colleagues would have the remarks by the Minister of COGTA, Minister Honorable Velinkosini Hlabisa. Then after that, we would have a word, a remark, because this is an interaction with our sectors by the traditional leaders. I want to guess that the chairperson of the House, Khosi Tarima Otwe, would lead in terms of the remarks. Immediately after that, colleagues would then have the remarks by the Premier of the Northwest, Premier Lazarus Kagiso Mokhosi, will then allow the Deputy President of the country, Honorable Mashatile, to address us. Then from there, after the engagement, after the Deputy President had spoken, would have an interaction session. Immediately after that, because we are attending to a number of activities that are planned for today for the Deputy President, would then depart and go to various activities that are planned. They will be announced immediately when we are done with our program. So at this stage, let me call upon the Executive Mayor of the District of Ngakamudiri Mulema, Councillor Khumalo Molefe now. Colleagues, MECs who are here, they know the Executive Mayor. He's got a lot of energy. He can talk. He's a motivator. But at this stage, Executive Mayor, we want you to welcome us. Thank you very much. Over to you.
No, thank you very much, Program Director, MEC Mulapisi, the Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, Minister and Deputy Ministers, my colleagues, councillors, government officials, me, Kwabu Kutlong, Mojamo Raho ki Khosi, Akitsena kwe hudumedisa mahosi ya etso maaparangkwe. Re lebogele gore le be le re letlile go gata mo mmung wa lona ntle le tuelo. Jaanong re tsena kwe go leboga le go amogela maototo na kgolo ganka ke ka go lebala le bakhuduthamaga botlhe ba ba leng gona mmogo le moramogedi mogolo majoro wa selegae wa ditsobotla re morotse menkabe ke dirile phoso ga ke salemoge go nna teng ga the provincial chairperson of the House of Traditional and Khoi-san leaders eleng Khosi Maotwe. Jaanong Deputy President Ngakamudiri Mulema as a district has got 5 municipalities, starting here with Ditsobotla. From Ditsobotla, some 80 kilometers into Zerast, we have Khosi, Ramotsiri Muilwa. And some 60 kilometers from Khosi, Ramotsiri Muilwa, you get into Mahikeng local municipality. 60 kilometers towards Vryburg, you get Khosi Ratlo local municipality. And 60 kilometers further down, you get Tswaing local municipality. Now, on behalf of these 5 municipalities, we welcome you and thank you for sticking to your commitment when you came sometime around January. You made a commitment that you will come back, and you have come back. We also want to take this opportunity to say thank you very much, Deputy President, for your intervention in this institution of the people, that is the Tsobotla local municipality. Yesteryear, this was a battlefield. It looked like Baghdad. It was a fighting place. But since your intervention, let us report to you as national government that since you intervened, there is order, there is stability, there is hope and light. There is leadership from various political parties who have taken a decision to work together. Welcome to the district of Ngakamudiri Mulema. Welcome to Ditsobotla. Let's work together. Thank you very much.
A big round of applause. Thank you very much, Executive Mayor Khumalo Molefe, for your warm welcoming words. I want to believe now that we are settled. We are at home as we proceed with our program. Now, I've also been advised that the item which I announced as a discussion and interaction will no longer take place, because what we are going to do, we are going to afford our traditional leadership an opportunity. So the Premier and the Deputy President would then respond. As they speak, they would be responding on the issues that would have been raised by our traditional leadership. So we are not going to have any discussion. So councillors, we have provided you a platform, various level to engage and all that. So that's how we are going to proceed with our program. We now want to afford the Minister of COGTA, Minister Hlabisa, an opportunity to make his remark. Over to you, Minister. Thank you very much.
Director, and the greetings to Your Excellency, the Deputy President, the Honorable Premier of this province, the Honorable Deputy Ministers, Deputy Minister Masimula Gakokta, and Deputy Minister Umahlobo, Water and Sanitation, our Honorable MECs in our midst, the Chairperson of the Northwest House of Traditional and Khoi-san leaders, and all our traditional and Khoi-san leaders who are part of this engagement, the Honorable Mayor of the district and the Honorable Mayor of the local municipality, our councillors, SALCAM, the National Cabinet representatives, the entire administration support from the Office of the Deputy President, COGTA, provincial government, and all structures of our government. Your Excellency, our traditional and Khoi-san leaders, it is a great pleasure on my side, on behalf of COGTA, whom Your Excellency, you sent us to introduce the intervention to this municipality. I do want, at the beginning, to thank our councillors. Is that it's mixed up? I can't see, I can identify some whom we engaged with, but we do want to thank you, the councillors, because if you did not cooperate, maybe most of you would not have come back after the by-election. And you made things easy, because there was no gap of 90 days in trying to reconstitute the municipality. The report Mr. Ralling Konsana is giving to us on a weekly basis is that the municipality is taking a good shape. And we want to thank you for that. That is why today the Deputy President, although he came in January, but today he comes with a full component. Some of the deputy ministers are left in point A where we started, but he is coming with a full component to ensure that we give maximum support to you as the Council of Ditsobotla, as well as the people of this local municipality. And I want to urge you, we are aware of the vote of no confidence that is trying to show its face, it's not going to help in any way. And by the way, now you know you only have 5 months to go. We want to urge you, just carry on in that spirit, so that whatever intervention as we are here accompanying the Deputy President finds a fertile ground for our people to receive the services they desperately require. Makhosi Sendlunkulu, we feel very honored to have you in our midst. You are a critical stakeholder. You are the closest leadership to our people beside our councillors. You know the frustrations and sufferings our people go through on a daily basis. So when we see you here, it gives us courage that we will hear the first-hand information beside our councillors from the traditional institution, so that we can do better in delivering the services to our people. We want to assure and commit to you, Bondabezita, that what you will raise will add a greater value on the program that is already underway through the intervention which the government introduced last year, which we are here to monitor and ensure that we strengthen our intervention in the remaining 5 months. We want the people of Ditsobotla to receive full service delivery and ensure that the new council that will take over after the 4th of November, they find a functional council. Once again, congratulations, my councillor. It was a chaos. And now it is a functioning municipality. We are going to give you more support as long as you continue with the cooperation. Thank you very much, Program Director.
Thank you very much, Minister Tlhabisa. I hope that the message is well received by our councillors. So we'll just observe as we try to stabilize this municipality. So the issues of motions and all that, we know we have our democratic political rights, but I think the message is yet loud and clear by our councillors. Thank you so much, Minister Tlhabisa, for those words. Now we want to call upon the leader of the traditional leaders in the province. Khoi-san, I want to believe that it's you. Before you come in, can I just confirm and report to the President, Deputy President, that Deputy President and Minister Tlhabisa, we as the Northwest Provincial Government, led by the Premier, we are working very well with the Khositsa Rona in the province. They have our necessary support. Yesterday, the Premier led a team of executive members to the House of Traditional Leaders to go and respond. And his message was welcomed by the Khosi. We even agreed that we'll develop an action plan. So what Khosi Mauto is going to say is going to confirm that we are working very well with the Khosi. We are providing them support. All issues that they are raising, they are being attended to by the executive. By so saying, can we please rise as we give over the platform to our traditional leader, Khosi Maotwe. Thank you very much, Kantle Khadi Khosi. Ha ke batla go fainiwa. Thank you very much. Over to you, Khoi-san.
No, thank you very much, MEC, who is the program director of this session, MEC Molapisi. Maybe before Kitwell Lakadi greetings, Deputy President and the Minister, let me confirm what the MEC has been saying. Ke tsa gore le ga no channel what to say MEC go botlhokwa, but to confirm before the Deputy President and the Minister to say yes, we have a good relationship with the provincial administration. Re tsa gore with the issues that the Khosi are raising from time to time, they will find expression and they will be addressed by the leadership of the province. My greetings to yourself, Your Excellency, Deputy President of the Republic, President Mashatile, the Minister of COCTA. I normally hear them addressing you as Bulawayo. Ka gore re le magosi re addressana yalo ka di totems tsa rona kgotsa ditso tsa rona tse di farologaneng. Deputy Ministers who are here, let me also greet you. The Premier of the Northwest and the MECs available for Limfoteng, the executive mayors and mayors bar Limfoteng, next to me, Majoro Ramkhedzi this morning, Relabogele also to host us. The councillors of municipality, of different municipalities, Baba Linteng, DG of our province, HODs, and all officials of government. But also to acknowledge Mahosi assets in Aitisitwe, MEC we paholetse mogodu to introduce Mahosi a le mfa. Yana ra tlhaloganya mokhuduthamaga gore sentse re tla go ruta gore Khosi ga itsisiwe ke mongwe le mongwe. Re tla go itshwarela ka seo. But Mahosi a gaetso ke tsele lona gore le amogetswe. Ke tsa gore MEC, I'll just lay the foundation. Mahosi will have their comments maybe after this. Gele gore no sa provided that, maybe ke kope gore o provided that opportunity maybe for a few minutes. But firstly, let me say we are privileged as Mahosi also to participate more this outreach. Our Deputy President. We want to appreciate the visit here, the Deputy President, and all the ministers and Deputy Ministers Baba Linte Moharharona Humpien. For us, it brings hope things will then change for better. Also to welcome the intervention by other spheres of government, especially intervention in Ditsobotla local municipality. That has been taken very serious. We welcome it. Deputy President and the Minister, we remain humble as Mahosi for the commitment but also within this municipality by different stakeholders. They are helping this municipality, but also they are rescuing the business this municipality, but also those interventions stability that also impact on the community the area of Ditsobotla. The area Ditsobotla has an economic potential. If we don't take care of it, and that it will be Isa province to a lower standard premier. So we really need to say, let's consider that the economic potential in the area of Ditsobotla. Let's do something uplifter because in that address other issues the communities. Of late, we are not happy because the municipality or the area is characterized by instability and the poor service delivery. It affects mainly our communities and business, as we heard this morning. Our prayer, post municipal elections, let's have a clean local government. It will be characterized a good service delivery and the stability. It is possible Ditsobotla can change, and we are hoping post-elections, ditsobotla e tla be e changeile, which will bring stability and boost the investor confidence mo gare ga rona. It's true, Deputy President, as traditional leaders, Minister, a stance not to participate in municipality. But we've made inputs to the review, the white paper on local government. That maybe it will create an expression and then a solution so that we start participating in different municipalities. Because these municipalities, we also need to contribute to stability and the development and our areas of jurisdiction. We are saying, as I conclude, people have lost hope outside. But we are saying there are those Baba Sense Banali hope. Things will change for better. And Rare, are saying Matsapa to save that hope is in Singilite, to save that trust is in Singilite Mopusonyaron. Otherwise, we lose everything and then which government to follow after that. As Mahosi that stands, we are saying we are still committed to Mohoring. Those who want to work with us, we are available. We believe in collaboration. But at the end, we are saying, let's work together to bring South Africa forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I knew that we can do better than that. Thanks very much, Chairperson. Ketsa gore mafoko a gago a utlwagetse. Me ke lebogela le gore o ske wa mpona molato ha ki bagolotse mogodu mo setlhareng. Me ke ka tirisano mmogo e leng gore na le yone le lona jaaka bogosi. Now kgosi o kopile gore re alawe magosi a rona le nteng fa gore le bone ga gona le sengwe se leng gore ba batla go se latlhela go se tlisa to the attention of the Deputy President and the Minister and the leadership that is here. Re ba alwa an opportunity. We are acceding to the request and we are going to allow magosi a rona a minute to 3 minutes at least to latlhela la motlapitso if there is anything that they want to communicate so that they must not feel gore they've been left out. A kitse re ka simolla kae o mong le o mong kgosi molete ga gona le sengwe se leng gore batla go se tshwaela re kana re batla go se tlhagisa kgosi Matlaba, we can do that. Over to you.
No, thank you, Program Director. Ke go dumedise MEC wa me, di MEC tsa rona le hari le ba bangwe ba ke sa ba bonang gongwe. Deputy President, ra leboga gore o botlile gape ka kwano. Ministera, Premier, ra leboga ke dumedise le dikgosi tsa rona le baeng ba rona botlhe ba di deputy ministers. I don't think there's much to say. Because Malobanerenale in the same municipality, normally a select committee on cooperative governance and public administration. So it is just a rhetorical we have submitted, we were asked to submit the issues, and I think NCOP in alone so go di repeat as the Khosi one by one. I don't think it will help us, it will do us any good. Just in a dealer fela ka gore written submissions on the state of municipality service delivery challenges in our villages. As we all know, the most and critical issue is just water and poor conditions of internal roads, lack of RDPs and all those other things. I think these are covering us at all. It won't do us any good to repeat this whole thing. All of us, we are going to say the same thing. I think as Khoi-san has just said, we need a functional municipality. We need a functional municipality premier. Major Warno Monchaki Mari is making some strides. Kia mona lene uta kia mata kia mohatel. Hora leke hora ahata hatuha. With all those Mashatile kire, thank you. Askera sinyanako.
Ra leboga Kgosi ke the testament ya mafokwane ke a bua gore re dirisana mmogo le magosi a rona. So dilo tsotlhe tse ba di tlhokang ba di buile le rona mme re mo tseleng ya go di siamisa. Ke tsa gore Kgosi Molete ona bua on behalf of magosi a rona. How Kgosi re musiane. As I've said, no, let me just clarify this, and I want to be open, frank. Councillor Musian is a councillor here. So we treat you as a councillor. And that is why I was counting the total number of the councillors. Now, it can't be correct that when you are here, Orola Hutse, or Narangwanwa Kgosi, you are a councillor. And let's agree, Hore, that's how we have recognized you as a councillor. And you will not speak on behalf of Morangwa or the Kgosi. We have given the Kgosi platform, Hore Babue. We are not going to allow councillors to speak in terms of our program because we are here to work. Unless Kgosi batla go bua sengwe, but when I remusiane. But I've seen the hand of Kgosi Moshwete, and I see also the hand. I will not suppress you. I'm going to give you platform. Oganwa bua Kgosi Moshwete then retla latelana yalo.
Thank you very much, Program Director, MEC. Akitimeso. Deputy President, Minister, the Premier, the Mayor, all the Executive Mayor, the Mayor, the Deputy Chairperson here. Yeah, the local houses. The local houses had the duly, a budget for the local houses. And the local houses, you told let's say the Berekan, the Maspal, in terms of service delivered. You probably enter. Are the functional, the local houses. My legislation, Ibuaka the local houses, but there's no budget for local houses, number one. Number two, the director to the minister, issue remuneration of public office bearers. Last year in a relay ko Gauteng, Ribuaka independent remuneration of public office bearers in terms of salaries and allowances. Yali Kgosi. How far is the submission remuneration of public office bearers? Number three, the initiation schools. It's winter time. The government needs to strengthen the according to the Customary Initiation Act, PICC, for the initiations. When I did the illegal initiations, the initiation is the PICC and nationally, the Eastern Cape, bo other provinces, the government needs to strengthen issue the initiation school because Rasokola really no cause. I'm a member of PICC mo province. Rasokola in terms of the vehicles, the transport of go to the site in the initiation schools. And Banabarona ba adaptiwa. Hakona boramo pato, school principal, bataba Banabarona. There's no control at the initiation school. Yeah, he commented again.
Thank you, Khoi Moshete. I can confirm for the lots of the reason they were raised yesterday. The demo report, I'm just confirming, yes. Indeed, we are aware that the lots of the Khosia di Buang and all that. Okay, Khosi.
Ke a leboga tše mokhuduthamaga wa rona wa cocta e re ke tsena ko e le nna ke dumedise mme ga ke go tsena mo go sepe sa tse re di buileng mo ntlong ya rona ya dikgosi ke na le only one concern fela man Deputy President and Minister wa rona wa cocta this thing ke tloba boroko and e re pallisa e re pallisa le go tlisa di development mo metseng ya rona and it is legislated gore motho o ipitsang kgosi kampo a ipitsa headman is a headman ibile is a kgosi molao wa article A war motho o gona le fine ya tshwantseng a e fiwe kampo dingwaga di sa fete 3 years go kgolegelo because ba dia the progress ya metse ya rona because ba bona gore rona re le dikgosi le ge o tsena ko police station o re wa mo reporta ba re a gona sepe se re ka se dirang ka ene because they are calling our communities ba bolella maka ba isa gona nonyana Deputy Minister ke go bolelle nnete hela gore re palwa le ke gore rona re tlhabolle metse ya rona ka bo rona ko metseng ya rona because re na le dio tse dintsi tse re ka kgonang go di dira like mines tse di tshwantseng di a kgona gore duela ha ba kgone because go na le batho ba ba posang e ka re ke magosi and they go to those mines ba fihla ba re ke bone the leaderships tsa mo metseng ya rona and then ha gona sepe se se dirwang ka that thing then those mines kampo di service providers ba mo metseng ya rona ba nna le problem ya gore ba tshwantse ba reetse mang because ba tlabe ba bua le kgosi le council ya gage mo ga go tswa go tsena ba bang le ene motho a ba re ke kgosi le council so this thing ke tsone tse di diang the progress ya rona I know gore we haven't raised it le mo go lona as magosi because I think that issue ke yone hela e re needang assistance mo go yone because we are under attack re le magosi so ne re kopa assistance gore a re itse gore re ye kae ha o tsena le go khoto ke utlwile magistrata ntare nna ke a re bona kgosi tsame go batla lawyer ra go tsaya kae di lawyer because gona no re khone we can ha re khone le go ba koba re berekela mo molaong gone yana because ga ne le nako ile ne re itse go ra mobelesetsa re mma go ntle ga motse because o re senyetsa community because a re bue nnete hela lies spreads more faster than the truth batho ba bua ka rona dio tse di sa siamang le gone ya nonyana the royal family members le the traditional council members tsa rona just because of he's a member of a traditional council ba ipitsa magosi and ha re khone go ira sepe ka seo ke ne ke re that's my only concern ene ke batla go e raise because re need go tswella pele ka tsela e siameng. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Rutlile. Khosi.
Motamaisa tiro magosi a gaetsho a leng fano mayor tsa gaetsho fano Deputy President, Minister of Khokta, Bahaitsu Botawal in Fan. And Naki Kitwakomutsi Mobidu Matili, Bahakosi, Messiah, in order to get 2014. Matile Kimutu historically o selling onso le teng le research e supile go ntse yalo for more than decades. Now sengwe sa se se re rotloeditseng gore be re lefa Deputy President, it is because of the problems that we are facing ko motseng wa gaetsho wa Banogeng. I don't want to get deep into what is happening there, but I don't think there can be anyone who can stand up and say, I will never agree with that. We shall never, we are no, at no given and what terms going to agree with that. There has been a Kosi Frederick Msiani, is my father's elder brother. We talk of 2014. Half it's 14 to date. We are leaderless. My name, Valesen Fistas Msiani, has been submitted in 2015. Now, the difficulty is we can't even raise the issues that development because we are helpless. I had a meeting with Khoi-san recently, 2 weeks or so ago. Khoi-san, your intervention here, Section 59, investigative report, the commission so. Early Humpieko, Sally Humpile preliminary report. Hakibui ki Kisatwara City Mutafuli. Now, recommend it's 2 years down the line. Submission Aronari Dirleka 2024. Re Romela Premier. Hakwato Tobaha Premier Mupila, Deputy President, to date. And then investigative report to you in Tamagadi 60 days, Hakiramula, Tamagadi 60 days and so on and so on. But if you look at the time, the way selling the heads, Kufika Humpego, Remoskaki, Mutata President. Now, Rekopa Tseregano mo ntlheng e. Ke batla go tlatsa mafoko a Kgosi Matlawa, motlolo Kgosi Matlawa fa o buile ka boramolao. We don't have money. Rena madi. We don't have money to go to courts of laws and do all these sorts of things. The houses, the traditional leaders, they are matlo a sekgosi go a ka nna a nyaditswe mo ntlheng ya ko gaetsho. It can't be. It can't be gore e re ha senior members of the royal family ba re here is ba le se Musiane ke no tshwantseng a tsene fa. An official of government a ba re purported. Lefoko purported was once used here. Ke lefoko la go nyatsa bo rakgadi ya rona bo rangwana a rona le bo rakgadi ya rona ba nyaditswe. It can never happen. Ha iseng e ka se ke ba diragala. Go nna go ka nna pepoti kitagere ya re ka Setswana we tauri or we itirisa the so called. It can never happen. Mo ke emeng mo ke eme ke le designated. Ibile ha ke batla go ya kwa ke bua kwa ke sa reng. Premier o buile mo ke feletse 2020 2 years ago mo the state of the province address. I mentioned gore re dilile ka issue ya banogeng e tla phasaladiwa ka 2025 no 2024 I think le ka 2025 a bua ka 2026 mo the state of the province address premier a bua se ka kganya banogeng we are in the dark. Hence ke ne ka go Kgosi Mao ya no re ba fa motlatsa president le minister gore re kopa tseregano premier ha ja go tobogalla go realize kopang lwe mme ke bone gore go matshwanedi gore mo opportunity ye ya gompiekwe re tle fa morafi wa rona ke o lefa mo ditsobotla ga ra ipa mo lefatsheng la ga ope ke go haetso plek ya rona ke engwe ka fa kokolo ko Rietfontein ko plasing ye le ra ibusedi e re le morafi wa Musiane wa banogeng ke tshusa gore ke eme fa ka submission e ke dirileng ha gona le sengwe re tla kopa gore re se kwale re se romele ko ofising ya ga president ke lebogetse le nako e ke neilweng.
Ra go leboga Kgosi Musiane ke tsa gore Rangwane Musiane ka mo next door wa mo councilor ke sana batla go se raise se ya nong o mo coverile Rangwane o siame ya no Rangwane wa Kgosi o siame ona batla go tlhagisa dintlha tsa go ga bo Musiane tsa banogeng no re utlwile Kgosi pele ga re bitsa tona kgolo gore a tsibogele dilo tse di tlhagisitsweng re lemoge go nna teng ga the executive mayor of Maikeng local municipality the young man ba re ke Kgosi o botlhale o nang le ponelo pele executive mayor Tshepiso Mpetlo ra go amogela. Thank you very much. Le bo majoro ba bang ba ne ba ka tswa ba le teng mo ba leng gore we did not recognize them ga re simolla. Now Premier, it's now your turn. You'll confirm dilo tse di ntse leng gore ra di dira jaaka puso including dilo tse di reitsweng ke Kgosi Moshwete tsa dikoloi jaaka re directile gore ba rekele dikoloi re dira yalo. You would also confirm, Premier, gore we are dealing with all issues to Section 59 investigation report, Minister Hlabisa. We have been on the ground, the Premier, to issue out the investigative reports to number of royal families they are affected. So we are handling these issues. But the Premier would specifically respond to the issue ya Kgosi gore how far are we at that matter and all that. So we want to take this opportunity to allow the Premier to make his remark. We are a little bit behind time in terms of our schedule. Premier, can I therefore call you upon to make your remark? Thank you very much. Over to you, Premier.
No, thank you very much. Thank you very much, MEC Molapisi. A ke simolle fela ka go lebogela Deputy President for your visit and your commitment that you were here in January, you then said you'll come back. And here you are today here with us, and we are very thankful for that. Minister Hlabisa, thank you very much for your leadership. Working together with the provincial government to ensure that we bring stability to the Tsobotla municipality. We thank you very much that you were very patient with us when we were facing very serious challenges as we tried as a provincial government to bring stability in the Tsobotla and on a regular basis reporting and interacting with the office and agreed on a common purpose and a common approach to restore stability. When we were about to lose hope, all of us, we agreed to come here with the national government to come and give an ultimatum. And all of us, when we came here, we met the councillors and we made a pronouncement of an ultimatum and we gave them time to go and think and sober up and tell us what is that we must do. But we gave them just two options. And I think they chose a right option. Ke belaela letsogo la Modimo salela la goroga. The Spirit of God then prevailed. That's why we are here today. But we must also thank them very much for cooperating with us. We must also thank Magosi Arna Lentemfa, Kafata Seha, Khosi Maoto Yaka, the chairperson, and including all our deputy minister, over and above the deputy minister for Cox, that Dixon Masemola, because it was through his guidance in your absence to say, this is what the province must do, and this is how we should approach this thing of Tsobotla. And all of these things, we were doing them in the interest of the people of Tsobotla. And we believe that they deserved better than what they were getting from this municipality. But I want to emphasize a very important thing. You know, until councillors, not necessarily in Tsobotla, generally, minister, they understand that local government is a sphere of government. It's a sphere of government. Lupuso, kaleba tunyana hela, you are a government. And your conduct and the manner in which you process business of government at the local level, your conduct must speak to that. The decorum of government must always prevail. So until you realize that you are like a board at this level, you are like EXCO, you are like the legislature. Lebato ba expecta a particular manner and way of doing things from yourself. So, whatever you do, whatever you say, lona le responsibility ya go tlhaloganya gore le puso e tsang ditshwetso tse di affectang matshelo a batho. So all time, at all times, material times, you must know that your conduct and your way of doing business affects our people. Now, service delivery is at the center of your election. But people elected you to better their lives. And that's why you are here and you are leaders. So primary and at the center of your work, what should preoccupy you is what good services are you going to give to our people. If there are challenges, how are we assisting each other? Now, the reality is that there are two things that we need to look into in this Obot. Because this municipality, to a large extent, was dysfunctional. So it has to do with governance. The governance of the municipality must improve. Now, politically, there is stability. We are happy. DP. We are very happy politically, there is stability in the municipality. Now, we've got the responsibility that administratively, you must be stabilized. And we are aware that you got a high vacancy rate at a senior management level. And you must be assisted with that, Minister. And I think we are busy with the Minister on that and the NCR to stabilize administratively, including the matter that is in court of the municipal manager. Once we resolve that, I think we'll bring stability. We must also agree that we must provide support as government. And this support, as we provide it, it must be well received, and you must cooperate. So as provincial ESCO DP, we adopted a 154 package. And I pronounce in my policy statement, in the state of the province, that Ditsobotla and Matlosan are the two municipalities that the provincial government has a package of intervention on 154. And in particular, that has to do with electricity, and we have interviewed with the Minister of Electricity. Internal roads, provincial roads in the area, waste management. That package is there as a support from the provincial government. We'll continue to support you. We provided a financial recovery plan, which must be owned up by the municipality. Because you don't have to see it as something that is being imposed. You must receive it, cooperate, and own it up as yours, because you are going to participate in us resolving your issues, so that relates to financial issues. We have been assisting you on you developing your AFS. And we believe that with the work that we are doing now, there's going to be progress in that space. Our recovery plans that you have adopted, we agree that if you cooperate, the revenue strategies that we have developed will create an improvement in your municipality. The additional funding that you got, MIG, is intended to assist you as a municipality. We provided you also with 2.4 million to assist you to mitigate the ESCOM account. These are intended to support you in your challenges, because one of your challenges is revenue collection. And we are saying, if you participate well, you cooperate, there is high potential of revenue collection here. And your management systems of finances, that's where you need to focus as a municipality. So from where we are sitting, there is high potential, there is capacity. You just need committed people who are going to collaborate and cooperate with us so that we must succeed. The last important thing, DP, it's the UIF and your wasteful expenditure. It's exponentially high, unacceptable, high proportion. There must be a clear plan on how are you going to deal with this thing. You've got and it's skyrocketing. Skyrocketing. your unauthorized, your fruitless, your wasteful expenditure is at a level where it is unacceptable. But it has to do with systems. So it's important that that area must also be looked into. But coming to issue ya Bohosi, the issue ya Koho Boramusian, no DP, I can assure you, the matter is going to be resolved. There's nothing that we are contesting, ya Bohosi. Reporter was prepared, it was done. It came to my office. And the report clearly, Khosi, we have responded. I'm not sure if the response was not well received or what, but I think we can have discussions outside this meeting. Because there was a potential of a litigation on that report. The committee was set up, the committee did its work, it brought the report, but there was a serious potential of litigation. And the premier then gotten advice that he must reconstitute the committee that was there, and that thing was communicated. But I discuss so that the idea relationship I think the work that we have done so far, all the things that the Khosi have raised, Remola Pisilina developed into an action plan. Action plan, on a quarterly basis and assess progress and report back. Ronaldin Twadi Khosi executive, we work very well, we meet on a regular basis. So I think also, feedback, yeah, progress reached on issues that we have agreed. Support to issue the initiation schools. If I've made a pronouncement that we need to capacitate that committee that deals with initiation schools. And there was a clear admission from us that the capacity is not well. That's why I've made a pronouncement. It's in the Kolo here. So that terrain, and that commitment has been made by the premier in the state of the province, and the department is ready to implement. And I think the budget speech here at MEC, he will outline the issues are the mine Hona le batho hela generally DP baba ratang go itira dikgosi ba galela go nna dikgosi jaanong batho ba mo metseng ya rona ba ipitsa dikgosi batho ba ba tsaya overmark kwa dikgosi. But my message has been clear. Where there is a criminal act, where there are fraudulent activities, they must be reported to the police. Clear criminal activities, the forgery, but by imposer, as Mahosia by the mining, and so on. But the mining le responsibility a mining company mining in our area is in a SLP. Hosenale memorandum of understanding, it's now more than a relationship with the traditional house, but established protocol. Ya bone le bogosi ke a mohutama ba ba letlelela every Tom, Dick and Jack go tla re le no we emetse bogosi. So I think those are the things that we need to address. Thinking na gore malapa rena le na bogosi batho ba tshwana jaka ba ra tshwana go ba tlogela. The police also must come in because the kgetsi di a bulwa e ke itseng ya go kgosi matlaba mare what is happening ke gore ga gona di arrest are coming out of that. Kitakere ke likile MEC Molapisi ha ke batle go senya nako e ntsi ya gago go nna go tshwantse re go teng. Okay, now DP ke tla kopa gore o eme re go emise gore o address batho ba gago. DP ga tlhoke any introduction bagolo la itse gore ke deputy president of the republic at the same time ke deputy president of the African National Congress. All of us, we know DP was a former premier of Gauteng. he had responsibilities as an MEC in various portfolios in Gauteng. He was also a minister in the national government, so he doesn't need any introduction. Hausa muti tota ga o ne mo South Africa. Can get a DP. Ba go bona ba ga amogela a re men ra amogela GP ka dinao. Thank you very much.
Right. Ke a leboga Premier for the introduction. I thought that our house and we tota how nemo Northwest. Ke mokgonyana mo Northwest. Thank you very much. Ke emela fela o leboga. A lot has been said. Ntho e botlhokwa haholo ha ke qale ka o leboga Minister Hlabisa o leng yena itseng ha re kopa gore go be le intervention. He had to lead that together with Deputy Minister Masemula as ministers responsible for COCTA. So re a ba leboga haholo because it was not easy, but they had to come in, they had to pull in other ministers as well to really make sure that we resolve the problems tsa ditsobotla. Ke leboge other ministers as well and deputy ministers because they had to work as a team, and I'm happy Deputy Minister Mahlobo is here. Ke mona lo gagolo ga gona le mathata metsi wa matha a fitlhe mo so o le mametsi a ntse le bua re metsi ke a mona ntsang ka di notes mo se a bonga ba Mahlobo for that. The deputy minister tse ding ba sa kopane le batho ba business. Gona le deputy minister ya transport le ya public works, le forestry and fisheries, ba check ntho tsa environment le wa communication, so they are meeting with batho ba business. Re kile ra tla mo before around January la re botsa mathata a lona. I think when I was in January, I kopana le di khosi kaofela, but I must have met some of the khosi. We had some discussions. So the khosi sa ka ke a leboga gore ha re le bitsa lo be lo tla re tlo bontshana. You didn't say, no, but we had a meeting with the Premier Basar Biletsa. It's important because this is a partnership. In order to get things right, we need this partnership. So President Oilanko, Mohunali service delivery challenges, please go there and intervene, but also work with traditional leaders. Because traditional leaders are there in our communities. They are in charge of many of our communities and villages. So as we fix the municipality, we deal with challenges in the communities, in the villages, at all times. And that's why I'm happy that we have this opportunity that Harito check up progress mo ditsobotla. Lelo now we must touch base with you. Ntotse kaofela tse le di discuss in the Premier and the team here, we are going to look at them. So Deputy Minister Mahlobo, you don't have to speak today about water. We are going to sit and look at what are the challenges that have been written down, because there is a report. Give Fumanile report ya the issues Banoheng, Khosimsiane, we will look into them as well because it's an issue of recognition. Premier has already promised that Otlai process and then I report the Koron. But I'll also go through it and I'll share a copy with Minister Tlhabisa, who's responsible for issues of traditional and Khoi-san leaders. Rebonsan or how we can resolve that quickly. Ntho e botlhokwa gagolo kore tshwantse re lokise, we must fix. Batho ba batla metsi, ditsela di siame, so that they can be able to go on their daily lives, their business, electricity, and you know, Minister Electricity was saying to us when we had a cabinet meeting, problem ya metsi le electricity di a tsamaisa, because most of our pump stations and so on, di batla electricity or di sebetsa. So that's why ba berekisana kaofela le ba water, ba electricity, because ntho tse di a tsamaisa. So it's important, le ba business ba kopaneng le bona in the other room, le bona ba raises the same issues, that they are unable to do their proper businesses when they don't have electricity, when they don't have water, when the roads are not good. So we have agreed that re tlo sebetsa le lona to fix all these challenges. It's not the last time you see us, because all the deputy ministers Balimo, Minister Tlhabisa will lead the intervention as the minister responsible for COPTA, but all the other ministers and deputy ministers will also follow up their areas of work. Those responsible for water will follow up electricity, will follow up roads, will follow up so that we can deal with these issues. Before I came to the Tsobota was known for chaos. Harleko meeting in Zarona in Johannesburg, but hey, the Tsobota. You became so famous, but for wrong reasons. And then we came, we had discussions. When we, beyond that discussion, we now hear that there's stability, there's progress. I want to thank the councillors, because if the councillors decided to this would not happen. Stability would not be there. A big round of applause to the councillors. Just resolve your issues. Let's move forward. And when I say councillors, I mean all parties, because all parties must work together. I'm happy you have now elected the mayor, the speaker, and Khwaberekiwa. We are going to local government elections in November. Whether Khotlaboya mayor or Muncha or the same mayor will continue, what we need is that the stability must continue. Good governance must continue so that we can serve our people. Because government is about the people. It's about service delivery to the people. So, Realebo Khama Councillor, for all that, we are proud of you that you are keeping this place stable. You are committed to building it. Rest assured that you are going to get our support. That's why it's a Minister of Finance. Because the last time I was here, I think Executive Mayor was showing me all the motropo. And I'm sure we're going to look into that. Deputy Minister Zikalala has been asked from Public Works to see if we can help. But there are a number of things that you will say national government, Tusang more, Retlatus. But Lona, you must lead. It's important that you take the lead. We will then support. But going into the future, Ditsobotla must be the best. So beyond even local government election, if Batubar, where is the best municipality in South Africa? Ditsobotla. Never. So, Kia Leboga Premier, Ruleboga Luena for the leadership you are giving with your MMCs here. District Mayor, we also thank your leadership, but because it's a that we can touch base, we will do that again and again. Let's get this place right. We will get it right. We are not going to fail. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, DP. And let us also thank the Premier for his input and reminding us as public representatives that we are here to serve our people. Thanks for interacting, Le Makhosi a rona, Deputy President. We know that you are here to work, but we want to thank you for making time to come and have a session with our traditional leaders, our councillors. Now, Aretswamo, all councillors, we are not going home. We have a work to do. So, President, I'm not sure if the Deputy President, if there are any announcements to do, but there are a number of activities that we are going to embark upon. Like we started in the morning, and like it has been announced that there are other sessions that are continuing. We are going to do the pothole patching. We are going to interact with the community. Our meeting will culminate with community engagement at Itikong Sports Ground, Kopisis Flay. So we have now come to the end of our session. We are going to request that we allow our leadership, the entourage, to go out first. And we remain behind, so immediately after that will then follow. And thank you very much. You have been a very good audience, and thanks for your cooperation. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.